Hi guys, welcome to this venture which is called as our happy place. As all of you know me, and some of you might not know me, my name is Shweta Kulkarni, and guys, I am a education specialist for Zumba for last 6 years. I am a Zumba instructor teaching right now online, offline classes for last 10 years. And I'm also a health and fitness mindset coach, basically, and also a workplace happiness coach for maybe like 2 years, 3 years now, more than. I think it started with 2018, but yes, I think every day it's nothing that I want to say that, hey, you know what, I've done my best right now. So it's in the process. So I'm into this coaching venture for more than 2 to 3 years now. So it's just, I would say, peanuts right now for so many people with a lot of experiences. So the agenda behind this, our happy place, is why this venture, and why am I saying this? The venture is only for fitness instructors. So guys, this venture is for fitness instructors because we all start with something which is called as passion, right? We all start something because even though we are studying something else, sometimes we have graduated into different education or something like that, or different profession, we still look forward that once we look into contributing to fitness to people, we always feel that, yes, I want to do something which is I'm more passionate about. And I think it's a new thing right now to make your passion, to make your hobby into your profession. And that's one of the reasons we all are fitness instructors, right? Some of you might be already fitness instructors. Some of you are in thought process of fitness instructor. Frankly, this session is going to be useful for all of us, but I want to keep it a I would say more niche agenda to people who have been fitness instructors. So our happy place is going to be a monthly venture. My plan behind this venture is we all meet right now through Zoom online. I'm also planning for live sessions, in-person sessions, wherever you are. Maybe if you are in my city, Pune, you can just walk in here. If it's, you can travel somewhere. So right, like last week itself, we had this Our Happy Place in Solapur, and that was like live in person. And that was good. But I think it's all about right now how much I can contribute to help you to reach your best through this agenda. And I'm sure everybody who's here, everybody who's watching right now believes in progression. So that's the good news, I would say. So the agenda behind this venture is every month once a month, we are going to meet on Zoom or in person. Just stay tuned for my next sessions whenever they are. And we discuss only one question every session. And every time it helps you to get better and better with your job. Even though you're a Zumba instructor, a yoga instructor, Pilates instructor, a gym instructor, personal trainer, a gym owner, a studio owner, everything that revolves around fitness studios, fitness classes, this venture is for you. Even though you think that, hey, you know what, Shweta, I want to become a fitness instructor or a Zumba instructor, this venture can be applicable to you as well. Right? So welcome everybody. Welcome to our happy place. And guess what? We have started building up our happy place community already. Some of them are going to join us today online. Some of them have already asked for recorded sections because I know it's a Monday, but the reason I decided to have this on Monday, I think the best motivating session can be on the first day of the week, right? So these sessions are going to be on Mondays. This is what my plan is for the next 3 months at least. After maybe like New Year, let's see how does this go. So guys, welcome to our happy place. Now, what is this happy place about, or what is this exactly about? So this is about come together, and we all can reach our best. Now, when I say reach our best, what does that mean? I know this is a very much chunked up statement, like reach our best. Now, best in what, Shweta? Best in my finances, best in my relationships, best in my career, my profession. What is it? What exactly are we talking about? So right now, we are going to keep this reach your best, whatever I'm saying right now through this venture, only for your fitness instructor job or your business or your whatever freelancing things you guys are doing. Or if you're already an entrepreneur, being a gym owner or a Zumba instructor, having a bigger unit in which you hire jobs or you give jobs to other instructor, whatever your venture is. So we're going to keep this for fitness instructors and fitness related businesses. Okay. But I want to ask you first question right now. And if you can quickly grab your pen and papers, if not, just open the, what do you say, notes in your mobile and just start writing whatever, if I ask you a question, maybe in the form of points or maybe in a form of description, whatever you guys want. Or if no pen and paper, just go ahead and think about it. I would always ask you to write down the answers because that actually helps you to remember it later. Because there are so many things going on in your life, it's very hard, absolutely hard to, I would say, gather all the thoughts, whatever happened. And this session is going to be maybe 45 minutes. I don't know if you remember everything from it. So my suggestion, my recommendation is grab a pen and paper, get your phone notes or whatever, write it down. That will always help you, I would say, make the note of your thoughts more powerfully. So when I say reach your best, I want to ask you that, what do you mean by reaching the best in that particular section? Or let me ask you, if you are a Zumba instructor right now, if you are a personal trainer right now, if you are a dance instructor right now, what is a success point for you? Take this 1 minute and just write it down. What is the success point for you? When I say, I'm a successful Zumba instructor, I am a successful yoga instructor, I am a successful dance instructor. What is your definition for success? Write it down. Give it a minute. Think about it. Let me help you if you need some more guidance about it. Maybe it is having more number of classes, right? Or that, you know what, I can teach maybe like 2 to 3 Zumba classes every day. I want to have my schedule like packed. I teach 3 classes Monday to Saturday, and Sunday I rest, and then the whole day also, whatever time left in the daytime, I can use it for my wellness, I can use it for my workout, learning new things or something like that. So that can be a success point for some of you. Or I just teach maybe 1 batch every day and I have like 50 people in my class. Maybe that will be your success point. So take this 1 moment and write down, what is that success point for you being a fitness instructor? This is whatever I mentioned is maybe my perspective or my way of thoughts, but I want you guys to write down your way of thinking about it. So make it a note right now. I'm going to give you another maybe like 1 minute. Write it down. So with this thought, I'm going to move forward with my next slide, which I'm going to take you there. What exactly I was talking about is success is a process, guys. Will you agree? Yes. Yes, then nod your head. I can still see you. Yeah. Okay. If yes, if no, or success is just a destination for you. Right? So truly speaking, guys, success has always been a process. Success is that moment once you get certified as fitness instructors, as Zumba instructors, yoga instructor, and then you start building up from that point to teaching your classes. Even that process is a success, because once you start teaching your fitness classes, let it be online, let it be offline, you're there. You're there, and that's your success point. But that point doesn't just make you happy, because once you reach that point, what happens is you want to go ahead. You want to go ahead and you start thinking, what now? I just got this 1 batch. Maybe I want another batch, or maybe I want to have more people, or more people I want to reach. So guys, with this instance, I was just asking one of the instructors in Solapur that what is success to her? You know what she said? She said, success for me is mental peace. I want to reach my mental peace in whatever I'm doing right now. So I asked her, then what will give you mental peace? This is what we were talking around. She said, once I start teaching my Zumba classes, let's say because she just got trained in October, she said, once I start teaching Zumba classes in November, that is going to give me my mental peace. And I said, okay, let's consider that from right now, she goes to this November month. Just imagine, I told her, envision it. Go there, see it that, hey, I'm teaching Zumba class. Is that giving you peace? Now think that you're already there teaching that Zumba class or fitness class, whatever she thinks success is for her. What next? She's like, the next will be, I should have more classes, then I'll get my mental peace. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is mental peace or success will never be like a destination. You will always want more. I still remember one of the comments on my one of the IGTV videos that why isn't right now, enough for everybody? Why right now? Why isn't this right now enough for us? Most of one of the comments I remember I received is the person said he's a very close friend of mine, and he said that no, Shweta, I'll never be happy. I want to be more hungry. I was like, of course, dream big, just grab everything you want, but why not? Why aren't you happy right now? He's like, no, this is going to make me happy, and then I'm going to do this, and this is going to make me happy. Why happiness and mental peace is so much conditions applied? Why can't we start it right now? So guys, success is a process. With this notion, I want to mention this, and I think we all, because I personally believe that if you're into fitness, you are a fitness instructor, it means you're super passionate about whatever you're doing. Doesn't matter how successful you are, or no, I want to be this, I still want to be the best person or a best fitness instructor in my city, in the town, in the country, in the world. Of course, those are big dreams, and go for that. That's not the that's not the agenda today. But if you're not passionate about whatever you're doing right now, guys, I want you to stop doing it right away, and instead find what you love to do every day. So a quick example, what I'm going to give is, I would say years back when I became an education specialist, almost 6 years back now, what happened is by education, I have been an architect. So I was doing architecture, I was practicing architecture, just like all of you. I was teaching my fitness classes on the peak time of the days, and I was still practicing my architecture. Like I specialized into landscape and interiors. So I started doing that, and I was still doing it. But there was a point when I thought that it's not that I don't like my work, but I've started loving something more what I'm already doing. I started new. I was like a new Zumba instructor. So what happened is that started taking more attention. That started taking more time, more energy. And gradually, just when I became an education specialist, I decided to stop taking projects on that particular venture. Believe me, my 5 to 6 years of more than that, 10 years of, I would say I graduated in 23 when I was 23, and then I became an education specialist when I was 35. So almost my 10 to 12 years of my hard work, I would say, I decided that I know 10 years of being an architect by being professional, whatever I'm doing, I thought I'm going to stop it here because I started enjoying being a Zumba instructor more than this. It's not that I hated my job, but I thought this is time to let go of it and focus on one thing. And that's what it changed my life. Now, every time you start something new, it's going to take time. We all know about it. And it is so easy to say, right? Let's talk about what happened during COVID time. 2020 March, guys, India was like, oh my God, right? Being into India, I can just talk about my country right now because I went through that. In India, I think the whole world, in fact, 2020, we were like stuck. We were into a lockdown. We were at home. Oh my God, studio classes stopped, gym closed down. And we are like, what? Can we teach classes online? Does it even exist? Believe me, guys, if you would have told me when I became a Zumba instructor in 2011, if you would have told me, Shweta, this is going to happen and you have to teach classes online, I was like, shut the front door. I'm not going to teach that. I don't want to be a Zumba instructor. Because Zumba is all about community, it's about group dancing, right? It's so much fun together. And that's one of the reasons I love being a group fitness instructor. I love having people around, communicating with them, talking with them, right? But things changed. Things changed. We came into a different milestone of the world, right? But we also learned to adapt. Some of us, we adapted very well. Some of us, we kept complaining, right? Even today, what I've done is I've not stopped teaching my online classes. Why? Because it's not because I'm scared that, hey, you know what, the lockdown might just come back. No, it has become a part of my life and I've started enjoying it, right? So success has always been a process. Again, let me repeat this, that if you have been not passionate about everything what you're doing, even though being a fitness instructor, you think, oh, you know what, being a personal trainer, I can earn better. I'm earning so much more and you're still not enjoying it. Stop it. You are wasting your time on this earth. So right now, take this one moment, guys, right? As I'm hoping that you have your pen and paper in the hand, which I know you have. If not, as I said, just write down in the notes of your phone. That would also be good. Write down what are those 5 things or 2 things or 3 things that you're really passionate about. What you are really passionate about. Are you passionate about fitness? Write down fitness. Are you passionate about dancing? Write dancing. Are you passionate about connecting with people? Write it down. Anything. Now, these are some of the things I'm passionate about. So I'm just saying that. So write down things that you're passionate about. Some of you might be passionate about choreographing choreographies, being into Zumba or being into dance instructor, fitness regime or something like that. So just write down whatever you're passionate about. Are you passionate about being a studio owner? What are you passionate about? I'll tell you one more way to find out your passion and your dreams is once you watch somebody, according to you, whoever is successful, and when you look forward to that person, you say that, wow, I'm kind of jealous of this person, but at the same time, I find this so inspiring. So that will help you find out your passion. So write down your 5 things or 10 things or 2 things, whatever right now just comes to your mind. Write down, what are you passionate about, guys? Take this one moment. Excellent. I hope you could just mention at least 1 or 2 points. So guys, with this being into this coaching sector, I would say, and trying to find out reach, or I would say trying to find out best, and as I mentioned, reach your best in everybody around me, let it be my Zumba members or my family, my loved ones. What has happened is it has helped me, and in fact that has pushed me to reach more content. It's about listening to the podcast, watching YouTube videos, or reading books. Reading books has always been one of my weaknesses, but I'm still working on that. So I'm more like an audio person. I would love to hear things, and that I always remember. So podcasts have been like self-improvement podcasts have been one of my favorite these days or since COVID time. And as we all have more and more time, I made sure that I find out at least 1 hour every day to listen to good podcasts. So one of the podcasts I want to share this with all of you. I'm sure you must have heard about the author, Ryan Holiday. He's one of the best, I would say, selling authors who talk about Stoicism. So now what is Stoic is about? So Stoicism is something that what we all, like self-improvement gurus talk about today. So they have their own concepts and it's like, let's say Buddhism follow these particular things or maybe Sadhguru follows these principles. So Stoicism also, they follow these principles. So Ryan Holiday was just, telling, and I was listening to that podcast. So in that, what I have read is, so Seneca is one of the, I would say, orator during the Roman time. And then, he during the Roman time, and he was more like an orator. And even Seneca's son was an orator, and he was more like a philosopher. So in today's world, we would call like a wellness coach or a life coach, right? So he used to say that a life is made up of days, right? The life is made up of days. How are you going to design your life? I know when I say design your life, it's something like, oh my God, how am I supposed to design my life? It is, it's my everyday stuff. It's my career. It's my finance. It's my family. It's my people around me. It's my social world. It's my, how diplomatic I am. I don't know how to design my life. But don't worry, we are going to go step by step. That's one of the reasons I asked you how passionate or what are your passionate areas of life. So what only matters is what you do, guys. It's like most of the world, what I have read today and experienced today is, or maybe, what kind of people I have around me is, they have two lives. One life, this is that they really want. They dream of that life, that I want this, I want that. Wow, I like this. When they see somebody with those things in their life, they're like, I want that kind of life. And one life, the second life, which they're already living right now, and they're living with a lot of conditions applied. No, this is what being a family, or just because I have kids, I am so strained with all of my stuff. I'm stuck with, I cannot do everything possible. Or you know what, my wife has this, my spouse has, oh, I need to take care of my parents. And then you get stuck in that life. What only happens is you start giving yourself only problems, right? So what only matters is what you do. If you want the first life, which you're talking about, the dream life, think about it every day. How would your day look like? Right now, whatever you're doing every day, does it have everything that you're passionate about? Right? So coming back to this podcast that I was talking about, Ryan Holiday, what he said is that he mentioned in that podcast that he has always been an introvert during his college times or school times. And he was all about writing books and very introvert person, not much about talking, but it's more about writing stuff and expressing him through the language. So he said he started writing books and all, but later he realized is this world, I can give message to the world only when I start contributing more. So then he said one of the hardest thing he did in his life was making videos. And he's like, but he was just talking in the podcast that, but today when he was doing this video and podcast together, he doesn't fear camera anymore. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, guys, whatever you're doing right now, whatever passionate things you're doing right now, or you want to do it, everything is going to come in handy with that. It is going to be with some good things. It is going to be with some things that you feel always challenged about, but still you want to do that one thing. So this thing comes like a package with it, right? So it's all about, your life is made up of days, guys. Your success is a process. Your life is made up of days. So I want you guys to give a thought for this one moment. Let me think of that one day. Today is Monday. Today is a lovely, first day of the week. I am always inspired on Mondays. Sometimes, what I do is I keep my first Monday half totally free. You know why? Because I take time to design my week. I take time to design my day. I take time to, if I'm really in a good vibe, good energy, what happens, that gives me more vision about how I look forward to myself in next 2 years, next 5 years, or maybe at least in the next 1 year. So start writing down right now. I want you guys to write down or think about it right now, because some people, it's all in the mental journal. Some people, it's all about the writing journals. Whatever you are comfortable about, write down. Do I do these things, whatever you mentioned about being passionate? Do I do these things every day? Think about it. If yes, good. If no, why am I not doing it? Think about it. And guys, let me say it again. Your life is made up of days. Every day, what you do, being a fitness instructor, it can be how successful I'm going to be as a fitness instructor, that if I do these things every day, and then it's going to be a success one day. Or maybe that is just going to be a situation one day that I wanted it, I planned it 3 months back and I got it. It's like once you go on a different kind of meal plan or a diet plan, right? You cannot cheat for 3 weeks at least, right? You have to just keep up and maybe, you know what, eat every day. One of my gym trainers, so sadly, we lost him last year. So he used to always say that, you know what, Shweta, that every day it's okay if you eat the same thing. And I was like, that is so boring. He's like, I'm not saying eating the same thing, but he's like, if you like to eat oats and eggs, make sure that they are in your meal every day. And I was like, every day oatmeal, they're going to get boring. Then he's like, no, it's not going to get boring. Why don't you make a recipe out of it? So what you can do is you can keep the content same and you can play with the recipe. Let it be with the food items, let it be your daily items. Make it interesting. Or for example, being a fitness instructor, or let's say workout. If you don't like to do your lower body workouts, make sure that you put an interesting music, or maybe do more variations, or maybe just wear a better fitness clothes, so that makes you look amazing and sexy that day, or maybe just put the makeup and work it out. Make the recipe interesting, guys, because you know what recipe works for you, right? So again, Seneca says life is made up of days. What are you going to do to design your life? And what only matters is what you do, guys. Also, what I would ask you, the last question is, does it really give you a short-term pleasure? That, you know what, I'm right now very much stressed. I just ate whatever, the unhealthy food, or maybe like a sweet cake or something which makes me temporarily happy, or gives you a long-term happiness? I want you guys to think about it. And with this, let's come to the meat, I would say the most important agenda of this session today. So guys, what we are going to do is, every time we meet on our happy place venture, whatever this, maybe monthly once, I'm asking you to give just 45 minutes of your life so that you can progress. I believe, guys, I strongly believe right questions can change your life, can change your life to something that is better for you, change your life to which is called as progression. And right now, if you love your life, and this is what we are talking about, guys, it's all about progression. So you, as we all know, the founder of Zumba, Beto Perez, he always believes in progression. You remember when he was in Cali in Colombia doing just fitness classes, and then he wanted to progress, and he's like, you know what, I'm not going to stop progressing. That's what he did. And today he is the founder and owner of Zumba Fitness Company, which is not only reached to 190 countries, but it has been touching lives of people, more than millions. It has changed and given respect to instructors, dance instructors. I always say, when you become a Zen instructor, Zen gives you a lot of respect in the society. And guys, I mean that. Many dance instructors who don't even complete their education in maybe in my country right now, they are not much respected just because they are not graduated, right? But Zen gives them that respect of being an international instructor. So it's all about your progression, and this is what we are going to do. So today's agenda, today's important question is, what is stopping you? What is stopping you? Think about it. What is stopping me from reaching my best? If you think you're doing your best, is this exactly what you want to deliver before leaving this world? What is stopping you, guys? You know what? Let me make it more intense. Okay. This might be traumatic for some of you, but guys, don't take it personally. Understand the, I would say, more like an intention behind asking this question is, what if right now you're on your deathbed? Right? What if right now you know that you're going to die maybe in a few minutes or in a few hours? You're on the deathbed. I want you to think, what are these, I would say, more like ghosts, right? What are these ghosts around me, or maybe my bucket list around me, saying that you should have done this, I should have done that. This is most pending in my life. I was thinking about this to do for last 20 years, but I still do it, whatever the reasons are. What if you're on your deathbed right now? How many ghosts are surrounding you right now? Blaming you, pointing at you, that you didn't complete these agendas, which I really wanted to do, but you didn't complete it. Why? Because you just didn't do what matters the most to you. So guys, ask your question one more time this to you. What is stopping you? I want you guys to make a note of it. So in Solapur, when I was talking to one of the instructors, she mentioned it so beautifully. And I know this is the most common thing that stops all of us, or at least makes us stuck. You know why, guys? Because most of the time, we are looking for confirmations in life. If you want to do something, or you want to buy a cloth or a sari or a dress or a top or jeans or whatever, if you have a friend, you would love to get a confirmation from your friend. And don't worry, that's one of the human quality that we all have. So doesn't matter if you think about it, but is the confirmation or the permission so important that what if somebody doesn't permit to do whatever you're doing right now, but you want that thing too much, right? You want that thing. It can be the life partner that you choose. Oh, you know what? My parents and my friends don't approve him or don't approve her. Is it that? Or in that situation, you love that person so much. You think that person is like your soulmate. And is the permission so important that just because my friends, my family doesn't confirm this person that he or she is good for me, I'm just going to say bye-bye to this relationship? I want you guys to think about it. So what that girl at Solapur mentioned is, people around me don't support for everything I do. And you know what I said? I said, tell me something that I don't know. Guys, anything and everything, whatever you're doing, not everybody is going to confirm that or give you permission. But do you really need permission? If you need permission, I'm sure you're yourself confused about that situation. I want you guys to think about it. Do I really want to do anything that needs permission or confirmation from your people around? So that was one of the agendas that she said, people around me not supporting me is stopping me. And I asked her, is it that important? And she didn't spoke for maybe, I think she didn't speak for maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And it was like, what do you say? Like an awareness suddenly. And she's like, you know what, Shweta ma'am, I think I don't need permission from them, or I don't need confirmation from them. So ask this question, maybe not like her in 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe you can just think about this. Awareness will come to you maybe tomorrow. What is stopping you guys to reach your best in whatever you're doing right now? Right now, let's keep focus on your fitness instructor career right now, your profession right now. This is what we're going to talk about, because this venture is for your career related. You can start applying it to the other sections of your life, but right now, that's it. What is stopping you guys? If the answers don't come back to you right now, I want you to keep asking yourself the whole day, what is stopping me from reaching my best in whatever I'm doing? Is it that, you know what, social media works good for my business, but I am such a lazy person that I hate being on social media because social media is not good for my health? I don't care. If that's good for your business, do it. It's just like you eat food every day. You get up in the morning or brush your teeth every day, or you're hungry and you eat food. It's just as simple as that it is. It can be social media posting or making posters, or maybe right now even sitting down and making a plan that how do I want to be successful, or what is exactly I look to myself when I see a successful fitness instructor. Is it like more Instagram followers? Is it like more people talk about me? Is it about appreciating that, oh, you know what, people just talk about me when it's all about being a Zumba instructor, or it's being about yoga instructor? People know me and there are so many people talking about me and they appreciate my work. What is it? What is it that you're not doing, or what is it that is stopping you from reaching your best? So after this, what we are going to do is I am just going to take you through quick, more, I would say, awareness questions, which will just help you. You don't have to answer all of them, guys. It's just that sometimes you just have to ask questions to your mind, right questions, and they change your mindset. They make your mindset better. I would say the moment you accept the questions, you're already in your growth mindset. And all of you here watching me right now, or maybe people who are instructors who are watching this later, like a recorded session, I am sure that you want to reach your best, or you want to progress in whatever. Some of you might be just here that, you know what, I love whatever I'm doing, but maybe this one session will help me to progress better or guide me better. Just because here Shweta Kulkarni comes with more experience in that field. So however it works for you guys, I am more than happy, because I'm here to just contribute in helping you and reaching your best, because I know where you have been right now. I know where you want to be right now. And okay, we're going to talk about that later, that what most of the fitness instructors want. But right now, if you could just gather and ask this question one more time to yourself, what is stopping you? Guys, what is stopping you? I just need questions, or I just need answers to the question, what is stopping you? You're not looking forward for any answers right now. Even though you realize what is stopping you, I think your brain will start looking for solutions. But ask the question first, right? Let's go ahead and ask this 7 and very simple questions that will help you to reach your best. Okay, guys, these questions I want you guys to right now limit to your fitness instructor careers. But as I said, even though you take a picture of this or watch this video later, you can apply to every section of your life. Okay, but don't forget, you are like one person, right? It's not that, oh, fitness instructor Shweta, oh, financial Shweta, oh, a relationship Shweta. We are like one soul. And most of the time, whatever you are applies everywhere. So if you work on this soul, if you work on this one mind and one soul together, if you get, of course, I'm sure we do a lot of cardio exercises, because that keeps our heart healthy, body healthy, good blood circulation, that's good. But also start working once you start asking questions to yourself, once you start accepting the questions to yourself, there exactly where your mindset fitness starts. And believe me, not only your brain requires carbs in life, but your brain also requires a lot of oiling. And this oiling and this, I would say, cleaning and servicing is asking questions to your mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask these questions to yourself. I know you're reading this. One by one, take one question at a time and think about it, write about it, or at least give a thought about it. So guys, what makes you feel most alive? What makes you feel most alive? Why do you want to get out of your bed every day? What if I tell you that, hey, just sleep. Even though you can't sleep, just lie on the bed every morning and don't just get up if it doesn't make you feel alive. The reason to feel alive can be as simple as a mother gets up in the morning to make her kid's life amazing, or a homemaker gets up in the morning to make, I would say, cook food and take care of everybody's health, or just take care of the house. It can be as simple as this. Also, don't forget, homemakers jobs are the most toughest job ever. I respect that, guys. So find out what makes you feel alive. What is it? Making people smile, making, I don't know what, just think about it. What makes you most alive? Once you're done with this, let's go ahead with the next question. What excites you every day? Guys, what excites you every day? Yes, guys, what excites you every day? For me, you know what? I just get up in the morning and I was just thinking about, when I ask you this question, I'm sure I ask this question to myself. Every time I might just ask this question to you guys. So I think doing something new, designing new wellness and coaching programs excite me. Teaching my fitness class excites me. Seeing my daughter smile excites me. I want to just make her laugh every day and, at least by tickling or maybe just telling her the worst joke ever, just cuddling her excites me. So what is it that excites you every day? For now, I just thought of one more thing. If I'm teaching a Zumba class, or if I am even teaching you this coaching session right now or mentoring session right now, if you feel good about it, and if you think that, hey, Shweta, this was so helpful, because there were like 3 instructors who came to me after Solapur's training and they said that, you know what, Shweta, I was in a different mindset when I came here. When I'm going back, it's like, let me tell you the exact words they told me. They told me that this is like a unlock to the, I would say, to the lock, this was like a key. That's one girl said, that this was like a key. I'm trying to compose because she spoke in a different language, in Marathi language, but I want to keep it English here. She said this session was like a key to the lock. She has been carrying it for the whole of, I don't know how many months and years for now. So this excites me. What excites you guys? Okay, the next one is fun. Which things you could do all day long without getting bored? I want to share this very secretive with all of you. I can eat all day without getting bored. Believe me, guys, I am such a foodie. I love eating. I can just eat all day, but okay. So what is that? You could do all day long without getting bored. Think about it. What are the next one, what are the most important things in your life? And if yes, ask the question why. Ask the question why. If you don't have the why right now, that's okay. Just note down the most important things in your life. Is it your emotions? Is it the money in the bank account? Or is it that, oh, you know what, I made $1 million deal today, or maybe I earned lakhs today? What is it? What is the most important thing? And I want you guys to ask why. If you earned like a big $1 million out of something, or maybe I don't know what did you earn from? Why? Like, was that money that made you happy, or was it that work that you particularly you showed your talent and you got it done, that this money was like an appreciation for that talent and that work? What is it? Why this is so important to you? So write down the most important things in your life. Things. Okay. The next one. What aspects of your day, your week, your month, your year suck energy out of you? Literally, sucks energy out of you. What is it that sucks energy out of you? If you'd like to know about me, I would like to share this. This is something that really sucks energy out of me. Being in a group of people or friends or relatives or anybody, and maybe if I'm just there and talking about it, what sucks energy out of me is when people gossip about each other and when people uh, just put each other down by just making fun of each other. That kind of sucks energy out of me, and I know that is exactly the place I don't want to be. Oh my god, I hate gossips, guys, because it doesn't go anywhere. I get very uncomfortable because what happens with the gossips for me is, according to me, is that you're just talking about it and people gossip about each other, and when you start gossiping, what happens is sometimes you agree on the points because maybe the same thing happened with you through that person, whatever it is, and you want to allow your mind and body to get entangled in that, and it doesn't go anywhere. Because I believe that, what the hell, you can't just complain about something or someone, because everybody has their own right of doing things, right? So we cannot control anybody's words, we cannot control anybody's behavior. I can't even control my daughter's behavior because she is on her own. She's a 15-year-old one. She's like a young adult already. And no, I cannot control anybody's behavior. So be it. So that's one of the ways that I have decided to stay away from gossips. Oh my God. The next one is my favorite, guys. Sixth point is my favorite. What are you grateful about? What are you grateful about? So I've shared on my Instagram one of the videos that, gratitude is one of the best way to 10x your energy, guys. And so many people ask me that, Shweta, what is it that you teach with the same energy and same excitement? By, in the morning, you teach the same energetic class. In the evening, you're teaching the same. And your class, your energy is always the same every time. So I would give credit to, staying grateful to it, grateful to what things I have in my life. And gratitude meditations have helped me. Now, when I say gratitude meditations, guys, I am not a person, or this is not for me that I just close my eyes and sit down for 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes. No, I think what I do the best is meditating with my eyes closed. Is I can get into 10 deep breaths, maybe 10 deep breaths. Then I really open my eyes and I think about it that, wow, how do I feel right now? Sometimes I'm blank. When I'm blank, it means I'm just smiling and I'm just peaceful. So this is the max I could do with my breathing meditations. But gratitude meditations, I get up in the morning and I have a list of things. Sometimes I have it in my phone notes, or I have it on a piece of paper, and I put it under my pillow if something is new that I want to say thank you to. Otherwise, I have my set of things. It can be the bed I'm sleeping on. It can be that lovely bed sheet that I have put on. It can be my lovely comforter that I'm having in. It can be the pillow on which I could comfortably sleep. These are some of the things. And the loved ones I have, that, my loved one who's just sleeping next to me, I can just be thankful for that person in my life. It can be anything. So write down, what are you grateful about, guys? I know right now it can be the list of things. It can be just this mic right now that I'm talking about, through, and that maybe you can listen to me better, or when I'm recording this session, the session gets better recording. So it can be anything. What are you grateful about? And the last question for the day is on, what are the sections of your life which are very important to you? Is it health and fitness? So whatever six sections I have mentioned here in the seventh question, you can just rate it. Like, I give health and fitness For me, I give like 10 on 10 because this is the important factor. I personally believe if you're in a physical good health, in a mental good health, I can be amazing person with my friends and family. My finance can get amazing. My emotions will always be taken care. Romantic relationships or relationships can get to the peak, the best of the best. But me, I might be the, we might just, my partner and me can make the best couple of the world, and my career can be on the boost. So I would rate my health and fitness 10 on 10, but you tell me what is important to you. Is it your friends and family? How much you want to give out of 10? Your finance? Some of you might think that, Shweta, if you have money in your account, you can bloody do anything in your life. So give it 10 out of 10. Or emotions. Emotion is actually the force of your life. So if I'm in a good emotion, then I can just be the best. So it's up to you. Every person is different. It's up to you that how much you want to mark. So be it. If you've already done this, I want to take you guys to this very important question today. And there we actually going to be by the end of the session today. What is stopping you guys? What is actually stopping you to reach your best? Right? So think about it. Give it a thought. Write it down. And let me tell you, the more you write it down, the more you write the questions, your brain, the moment you ask questions to your brain, your mind, it will start giving you solutions. But it's like, if you're not aware of it, how will you know how to reach your best? Right? So the question of today's session was, what is stopping you? So if you still have any questions, just follow me on Instagram, message me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is right now mentioned here. You can also email me at shweta@gmail.com. You have any questions? Some of you already have my phone number because we have been closely chatting. Just send me any questions, whatever I can help you with reaching your best, guys. So guys, for now, stay tuned with more sessions of our happy place. The next session I'm planning is on, as I mentioned, once a month. The next session tentative date is of 15th of November. That's a Monday again. So let's see how does it go online or in person. If you're in Pune, the session is going to happen in Pune, of course. But still, even though you are like anywhere in the globe right now on the earth, you can still attend this session because it's going to be online as well. But if you think, no, Shweta, I want to come to this personal session one-to-one, just be there in person and you can sit in the room with me and we can talk to each other as well. So thank you so much for joining, I would say, happy place today. Thank you so much, everybody. Stay tuned for more such session and good luck to you. Take care of yourself.